Hey beauty addicts, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be doing this bold as makeup tutorial. This makeup tutorial was inspired by someone who told me that I wear too much makeup. So here's too much makeup for you because guys, wear however much makeup you want to wherever you want. I don't care if you're going to the grocery store. Wear this to the grocery store for all I care. It's your life. It's fun. Makeup's supposed to be fun, and people need to stop being so judgy. So this is just like my way of saying that I'm going to do what I want, and you guys should do what you want too. And if you want to learn how to do this bold as makeup look, then you can just keep on watching. Alright, the first thing that we're going to do is go in with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and set our face with a spray. I always like to do that before starting my makeup. Then I'm going in with the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer and placing that on my brow bone and on my eyelid using the wand. And then I got a phone call.
Yep. Well, yeah. But I mean, that's going to be with anything. Sometimes I'm the small, sometimes I'm extra small, but you have a better shot with a small. If she was going to Forever 21, I would say get the extra small, but bye.
Now we're going to blend it in using one of the Gemini Beauty brush set brushes. This is the flatter one that I think you typically use for contouring, but I was low on brushes, so what the heck. And then I also rubbed it in with my fingers just to make sure everything was rubbed in completely. That's why I like to go in with my fingers, or a beauty blender works as well. Then we're going to go in with a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, and this one is in Bravery, so just like a darker, medium to dark brown. And I'm putting that in the crease. Now this is going to be the blown out crease color, so that is why I am using a more fluffy brush. So it's going to go into the deep crease, but it's also going to go in like further up, a little bit closer to your eyebrow, since it's going to be the outer crease color. So pretty much smoked out. So I'm just going back and forth with that, and I'm using an SL Miss Glam Beauty, I believe, L34 brush. This was part of the Ipsy bag that recently came out. Well, when I say recently, I mean sometime last year, but you know, whatever. Then we are going to go in with another ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, and this one is in Roulette, and it's just a black eyeshadow, so any black eyeshadow will do. And this is what we're going to be placing in the deep crease. So I'm going in with an SL Miss Glam Beauty W18 brush. It is a more tapered, semi-flat brush, so it really gets into that deep crease really nicely. And so I'm just kind of starting out on each eye, kind of starting the center and going back and forth. There's a lot of back and forth, especially with a layered look like this, so just take your time. Now we're going to go in with another ColourPop Super Shock Shadow into Shy. So this is a very glittery eyeshadow. I think it may be one of the loose eyeshadows. So that is why I'm using my finger. This one came all broken, or maybe it's just because it was a loose powder. Like, it just goes everywhere. So you have to be really careful when applying it. But the color is just so beautiful that I don't care. Okay, I care. I do. But it's worth it for the color. It's, you know, not even just the color, but also the finish. It's just really beautiful. And what I was going for this look, because I wanted to do something really bold, and I figured blue lipstick, blue eyes, here we go, let's do this. So I'm just tapping that on to my eyelid, because it's going to be the lid shade, but I'm using my fingers to place it. And you want to make sure that you don't go too far up and cover up the deep crease, because you want to make sure that shows. But either way, we're going to be going back and forth a lot through this makeup tutorial, or at least this eyeshadow part, to make sure that everything is showing up clearly and is blended in nicely. So we're adding on the lid color, but then we're going to go into the deep crease again. I'm going to do it with the blown out shade. And then once we get our eyeshadow situated, we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Liner Liquid Eyeliner. And I think it's ideal to use a liquid eyeliner whenever you're using a lid eyeshadow that is metallic, titanium, loose pigment, or anything that is a little bit more prone to movement. Anything flat like a matte would be fine, even maybe some shimmers, but definitely like a ColourPop metallic eyeshadow, I would highly recommend using a liquid eyeliner on top, just because if you use a gel or a powder, like a gel will like kind of move and crumble with it, and then a powder is not dark enough or powerful enough to overcome, you know, such a stark finish eyeshadow. So I would highly recommend, again, using a liquid eyeliner. And this liquid eyeliner from Wet n Wild is amazing. Next, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, one of my favorite face primers of all time. And we're just going to wipe that all over our face with the exception of the eyes using our fingers. I find that using your hands and fingers is the best way to blend in face primer, so I'm just starting off with that. Next, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation and also use the brush that we used at the beginning of the video from the Gemini Beauty brush set. And we're just going to tap the foundation onto different parts of our face so that it's like evenly spread out. And then we're going to start blending in the foundation using the Gemini Beauty brush. And then once we're done using the brush, then we're going to blend everything in with our fingers. Then we're going to go back in with the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in Fair, and we're going to place this right underneath of our eyes, and I'm putting some on my cheeks as well, just to cover up the redness that I have there. And I'm blending in again, I'm blending again with the Gemini Beauty brush that we previously used to blend out the foundation. And then as always, I like to go in with my fingers to blend it out. You could also use a beauty blender. Next, we're going to go in with the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, and we're going to put it on our cheeks using another Gemini Beauty brush. These are the brushes that I had clean, so that's why I grabbed for a bunch of those. And then we're going to blend it in with an SL Miss Glam Beauty Fluffy brush. Then we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder in Translucent and place that right underneath of our eyes using an SL Miss Glam Beauty Tapered brush, which is one of my favorite brushes from SL Miss Glam Beauty. And I'm also placing it on my chin, underneath my blush, on my cupid's bow, nose, and the middle of my forehead. Next, we're going to go in with the ColourPop Bronzer in Bon Voyage, and we're going to place it on our cheeks using the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. And then we're also going to go around our face with the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush and do circular motions to blend in the bronzer into our hairline, around our jawline, and whatnot. And then just keep on blending until everything looks nice and as natural as possible. Then we're going to go in with the ColourPop highlighter in Stole the Show and place it on our cheekbones using our fingers. I am using my middle finger to place it onto my cheekbones. Still using my middle finger, I'm going to place some of the highlighter onto my nose and cupid's bow and blend it in with my ring finger. Then I'm also going to place the highlighter on my brow bone, and I'm using the SL Miss Glam Beauty Lip Brush. I love lip brushes for like everything but your lips. For the brow bone, for the inner corner of your eyes, they're amazing. Next, we're going to do our brows, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Brow Pencil in Taupe, and I'm just going to be filling in my brows with the pencil and then also brushing them out with the brush on the other end. Then we're going to go in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to set our brows. Then we're going to go in with another white highlighter, which is the Anastasia Illuminator in Starlight. And we're just going to set the places that we have already put the ColourPop Stole the Show highlighter. And I use another SL Miss Glam Beauty brush to place that highlighter on my cheekbone as well as on my brow bones. Now we're going to go in with a Physicians Formula eyeliner. It's just a black eyeliner from one of their trio sets. And we're going to line our waterline with that eye pencil. Now we're going to go back in with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Bravery and place this on our lower lash line using the Sigma E30 pencil brush. So I'm just swiping back and forth, making sure that it is showing up enough to look a little bit smoked out, but not too harsh at the same time. And I blend it out with an SL Miss Glam Beauty Angled Eye Brush. Next, we're going to go in with the ColourPop eyeshadow in Tassel, and we're going to place this on the inner corners of our eyes, again using the SL Miss Glam Beauty Lip Brush. And then we're going to use this black eyeshadow from the Matte for Plum palette. I don't know why I didn't just use the ColourPop Roulette eyeshadow that we were using earlier, but I guess I forgot that I did. So I just went in with that black eyeshadow, but again, any black eyeshadow will do. And I am just tapping it onto the lower lash line using the Sigma smudge brush, and I'm just tapping it on and then I'm rubbing it back and forth to smoke it out. I'm going in with mascara, and I'm going to put one layer on both the upper and lower lashes. Again, this Wet n Wild mascara is not vegan friendly. It's the Max Fanatic. I thought it was at one point, or it was, and then they changed the formula. I'm not sure, but it is definitely not vegan now, so just keep that in mind. This is an older video that I filmed, but I still wanted to share the look with you guys. But the main point is that you just have to use a black mascara and do one layer on both the upper and lower lashes. Only one layer on the upper lashes because I'm going to go in with lashes next. Now I'm going to go in with these Glamour lashes from Ardell. I love these lashes a lot. Ardell is pretty easy to work with and is a great lash to start with if you're new to lashes. I tried using the e.l.f. glitter primer as glue because, as you will see, this glue that I ended up using is the Duo Adhesive Dark Tone glue, which I broke, so it's kind of awkward to work with, and was like, maybe this e.l.f. glitter primer will work, but it does not work for lashes. Now we're going to do the lips. I use the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Jellies to add blue to my lips because I wanted, like I said, to do a very bold look for you guys. And I thought this went well with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow into Shy. I just went for the blue look. I also thought about calling this makeup tutorial I'm Blue because I was listening to the song I'm Blue recently from when I filmed this, so yeah, I don't know. And then to top it off, I went in with the e.l.f. Gloss. It's a lip lacquer in clear, and I really like this a lot. It's really affordable, and it does exactly what I needed to do, was just make my lips look glossy. It's not too sticky, it works really well, and you can top it on any other lipstick because it's clear. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it and found it helpful as always. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Click that little bell so that you're notified of when my videos have been posted. Like this video if you did like it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! Hey beauty addicts, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a makeup tutorial of this look. I am debating on what to call it because it's a very unique look. It pretty much